Hello, everybody. Good morning, and welcome back to the latest edition of the Morning Bulletin. Here on the Blood Red channel, I'm your host, Edward Kay. Joining me this morning is Ben Bocsak, and we are, of course, going to be reviewing the Liverpool FC players that have been in action recently over the international break. We'll start with Darwin Nunez and Uruguay getting a historic, I think it was the first win in 22 years over Brazil. So I think Bielsa and Nunez will have been absolutely buzzing with that one. Darwin Nunez obviously getting himself a goal and getting an assist as well. And I mean, great for his confidence to stay amongst the goals. I mean, he's probably a player that maybe needs the confidence slightly more than Szoboszlai, who also got a goal and assist playing for Hungary against Lithuania, because obviously Szoboszlai, I mean, I think we all agree, he just oozes confidence whenever he pulls on that Liverpool shirt. But like I say, nice to see the goals for Darwin Nunez's confidence, but I think the assists maybe the more crucial part of it, Ben. I mean, he's been far more involved in build-up play for Liverpool. I think this season, I think that's been the big improvement in his game this year for me. Do you think the same? And how good is it to see him getting not only goals for Uruguay but assists as well?
I was literally about to highlight his assist because I think that was kind of the more impressive. Yeah, the diving header to score was a great finish, but I was more impressed with the way he held off two Brazilian defenders inside the box, sort of managed to square it across to the other Uruguayan player. I mean, it was a really impressive piece of play from him, a proper sort of traditional number 9 type of forward play. And I think we've seen, as you mentioned, a lot more of that for Liverpool recently. I remember, I think the second goal against Wolves when he held off the Wolves defenders, or it might have been the third. He's been doing that kind of play, like not necessarily getting the assist, but sometimes being involved in the build-up play and holding off those defenders and just being a proper nuisance for the opposition. And I think that's what we needed to see more of last season from Nunez, and he's doing it now, and it's great to see.
Yeah, I think he's got. I think I saw a stat at one point. I'm not sure if it's still the case, but I think all of his Premier League assists were to Mo Salah. They've built up quite a partnership over the time they have been together in that forward line. Obviously, Liverpool having a lot of options up there, a lot of rotation, but Darwin Nunez getting probably a bit more of an extended run in that number 9 spot, especially now Cody Gakpo is out injured. We'll see when he's back. Hopefully, not too long after the international break ends. But I wanted to touch just generally on players leaving their clubs, going away on international breaks. How much do you put into players' form on international breaks? How much do you think players will take their club form into the international break and then will bring their international break form back to the club? Do you think there's that much of a crossover?
I mean, you'd like to think so with Nunez, but I tend to be of the opposite view. I tend to think, yes, obviously Nunez scored against Brazil, so that's impressive. I think South American qualifiers are really difficult, but you have to take some of the players scoring against the likes of, San Marino.
Right, well, it does appear we've just lost Ben momentarily here. We'll see if we can get him back, but for now, just bear with us while we have some technical difficulties here on the Blood Red channel.